Let's face it, learning English is hard, but in today's English lesson, you are going to learn 10 other ways to say something is easy in English. In English, we have something called board games, things like chess and Monopoly and Battleship. Well, chess is a very hard game to play, at least in my opinion. But a game like checkers might be easy for most people. In fact, most children can play checkers. And if something is easy in English, you can say it's like taking candy from a baby. Playing checkers is like taking candy from a baby. Now, that sounds incredibly mean, just snatching candy from a baby. Do you know that verb? It's when you grab something really quickly. You can say you are snatching it. Well, it's super mean to take candy from a baby, but it's really easy to do. And that is one of the ways you can say something is easy in English. If someone isn't that smart, we might say they can't walk and chew gum at the same time. But for most people, walking and chewing gum at the same time isn't really that hard. So if something is easy in English, you can also say it's not rocket science. Think about rocket science. Building rockets to reach the moon or even Mars probably takes a very smart person to do that. Well, if something is easy in English, you can say it's not rocket science. What about spelling? Spelling words in English. Now, to me, it's really difficult. So I can't say it's easy. I think it's hard. But there are some people that are just really good at spelling words. Actually, how about the word cat? C-A-T. I can spell that. It's pretty easy. If something is easy in English, you can say it's not brain surgery. Brain surgery. The brain, that's the thing that's inside your head. And if you need a doctor to do surgery on it, that doctor better be pretty smart. So if something is easy in English, you can say, well, it's not brain surgery. What about anything to do with technology? Like if you get a new phone, are you able to set it up quickly? For some people, they are just good at technology. In fact, I just got a new iPhone, which I'm pretty happy about because it allows me to edit videos better. When I first got that phone, I had it set up pretty quickly, and it wasn't that hard for me. It was pretty easy. If something is easy in English, you can say, oh, I can do it with my eyes closed, or I could do it blindfolded. Blindfold, that's when you put some kind of covering over your eyes so you can't see it. So when I got my new phone, I set it up pretty quickly. It was easy. So if something is easy, I could have said, oh, I did it with my eyes closed. It was easy. Are you good at technology? Do you know how to work an iPhone pretty well, or an Android? Are you good with computers? Please, let me know in the comments. I hope you are, because life is really hard if you're not good at technology. And if you are learning any English from this lesson, do you mind hitting that like button, please? Thanks so much. Another way to say something is easy in English is that I can do it with one hand tied behind my back. So if a hand is tied behind your back, you only have one hand. So if you can do it with one hand, it has to be pretty easy. Some Americans really love to put together puzzles on a rainy day. I'm not very good at it. If it's a 100-piece puzzle, I could probably do it with one hand tied behind my back. But if it's a 1,000-piece puzzle, I probably couldn't do it. But some people are just naturally good at putting together puzzles, especially on rainy days. Today is not a rainy day. It's actually quite beautiful. How about riding a bike? Is that easy for you? Most Americans learn how to ride a bike when they are like 5 or 6 years old. In fact, it's so easy for most people. One way to say something is easy in English is that you can say it's like riding a bike. It is a beautiful day and I'm walking around in this park, but somebody left their pants here. I don't even want to know. Is somebody walking around this park without their pants? Oh no, I hope we don't run into that person. I'll let you know if we do. What about math? Some people are just good at math. They find it easy. If something is easy to you, like math, you can say it is a piece of cake. One of the most common ways in English to say something is easy. I am just plain awful at math, which is why I became an English teacher. It's actually a little breezy out right now. The wind is blowing, but guess what? One way to say something is easy in English is that you can say it is a breeze. It's a breeze. It's not very hard. It's pretty easy. What about baking a cake? Now for me, that's pretty easy. I can even do it from scratch. Give me some flour, some eggs, some sugar. I could probably bake a cake pretty easily. For me, it would be a breeze to bake a cake. Right over there are some train tracks, and those train tracks go over a river. Now, it says danger, private property, no trespassing. Like you can't walk across this bridge. Don't tell anyone. But when I was in high school, me and my friends, when the sun went down and it got dark, we used to walk across that bridge. Shh, don't tell anyone. We never got caught. But for me, it actually wasn't too hard. In fact, I would love to do an English lesson where I walk across that bridge. Show you the river over here. But I am a little older now. I do have children of my own, and I really don't feel like getting arrested. But it was pretty easy for me to walk across that bridge. In fact, I could say that it was easy peasy. That's another way to say something is easy in English. Remember those pants we saw earlier? That looks like somebody's shirt. What is going on in this park? Is there somebody running around naked? I did not see this before, but there is a tent. I promise, I didn't know this was gonna happen. There is a tent over there. I think there is a homeless person living in that tent. Should we go over and say hi? No, probably not. They could be naked inside that tent. All right, moving on. Let's go this way. All right, with the tent behind us there. The last way to say something is easy in English is exactly what we're doing today. It's a walk in the park. If something is easy, you can say it is a walk in the park. I have jumped off a bridge though while teaching English. If you would like to see that lesson, it's right up there. Thanks so much for watching. See you next time.